Welcome to the Panasonic studio at the Toronto International Film Festival. Juno Temple plays Dottie, the sister of Chris Smith, a small-time drug dealer who desperately needs money in the new movie Killer Joe. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
You know, just before we started chatting on camera, you said, I wept when I got the chance to work with Bill Friedkin. Tell me why.
Why? Because
I mean, I think I know why, but tell me why.
Because he's a master of filmmaking, you know, and I'm so new to this, and the idea of having someone like that be able to guide you through that kind of a character, which any girl would be blessed to play a character like Dottie. She is so complex and so amazing to play, and to have Billy Friedkin guide you through that is like, you know, it's like those moments where you're like, actually, I'm quite glad I didn't go to drama school because I'm learning everything right now.
It's a complex story, and well, you tell me about Dottie. Tell me about.
I think with Dottie, like what you know, she's got complicated relationships with every member of her family, definitely, especially Chris, and she is a very strange mixture of a little girl and a grown woman. And she has, you know, inside of her mind there is fairy tales going on constantly on role play. She's talking to her dolls. She wants to live in her doll house. She's got this incredible imagination that she's just caught up in, you know? But at the same time, she's observing everything that is going on in that household, and she's taking it in, and she's remembering it, and she's storing it, and she's saving it, and she's more aware than anyone in that household about what's going on, and about like what they're doing and what they're going to do, and not only that, she's bottling up 20 years worth of crazy rage. You know, because she does live with a very twisted family, and they don't treat her the way she should be treated, you know? And I think people treat her a lot younger than she really is. And then Killer Joe comes onto the scene, and he treats her like a woman. And she feels sexy, and she feels worth talking to, and she feels, you know, and I love that line, your eyes hurt. It's just such a great line, because the idea of her really feeling him looking at her, like no one's ever looked at her like that before.
William Friedkin likes to use 2 takes and no more. So tell me a little bit about that. As Emil described it to me as almost as though he was working on a live television show.
Well,
How does
you're
it work?
trusting your director. Your director's not gonna say, all right, and turn around unless he's got what he wants. Ever, you know? And sometimes it'd be 1 take, and you're slightly shocked. You're like, oh, wow, that was a long scene. I learned those lines for it's done. Wow. But you have to just trust that, you know? You have to be okay with that, and you have to like, and I think it's quite invigorating, because you have 1 shot at it. It's like being in theater, you know? You don't have 10 takes at getting it right. It's kind of like living real life. Like I'm sitting here with you right now, and we could probably, if I really messed up, be like, okay, we should probably start over again. Or like, but you know, in your real life, you do only have a shot at things once.
Juno.
What a pleasure to meet you.
It's been a pleasure, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Red Carpet Diary, and like us on Facebook to keep up with all the comings and goings right here at the Panasonic studio at the Toronto International Film Festival.